Disclaimer. I have no claim to the Vampire Diaries nor the originals. The only things that I own in this story are Talia, any original side characters, and any changes I make to the story. This is a work of fan fiction. All other rights belong to the creators of both shows on the CW. Chapter 3. Tangled Up in Blue, Part 3. Walking through the quarter in daylight felt strange, familiar. The music, the crowds, the scent of New Orleans in the air, and Klaus's hand constantly pushing me forward. "Would you stop grabbing me?" I snapped. "I wouldn't have to push you if you stopped gawking," he replied. "I am not gawking. I am appreciating the city." "While looking completely normal," he snorted. "Talia, your face right now is about as straight as you are. I could slap you. Wouldn't surprise me. And I would enjoy it." "Whatever makes you happy, sister." He gestured ahead. "But perhaps we should finish our task quickly, so we can return to avoiding each other." That was a plan I could support. Marcel's compound. The vampires inside the compound watched us carefully as we passed. Hostile, suspicious, but none of them dared intervene. Two originals walking through their territory tended to discourage that sort of thing. We found Marcel in the abattoir, laughing, relaxed. That was promising. Unfortunately, his lackey was already reporting trouble. 4 nightwalkers disappeared investigating a werewolf sighting. Marcel's smile faded. "That makes 10 dead in the last week. Think the wolves are back in town?" His man looked uneasy. "Ever since the originals showed up." "Oh, come now, Thierry," Klaus interrupted smoothly. "You're not still upset about that little toxic werewolf bite I gave you?" I nearly groaned. Klaus had just inserted himself into the conversation like a wrecking ball. Before things could get worse, I stepped forward. "We only came to see how the compound was doing under your care, Marcel." He chuckled. "Thank you, Talia." Then he raised his hands. "Peace, gentlemen. Klaus is my sire and an old friend." He turned to my brother. "What do you need?" Klaus inhaled slowly. "My sister Rebecca insists that Elijah be returned. She's rather emotional about it." "I'll say," Marcel muttered. I stepped in. "She's not the only one who misses him." I met Marcel's eyes. "We'd appreciate his return." Unfortunately, Thierry opened his mouth again. "You really expect us to let 4 originals roam the city?" Klaus's expression turned icy. "Is that an accusation?" Before he could attack, Marcel stepped between them. "Enough." Then he turned to us. "Walk with me." Marcel's answer. As we crossed the courtyard, Marcel sighed. "I want to help you." He looked at me. "Especially you, Tia." "But my vampires are nervous." He spread his hands. "If I hand Elijah back now, it makes me look weak." Unfortunately, he wasn't wrong. Klaus nodded stiffly. "You understand I had to ask." "Back at the plantation?" Later, Klaus called Rebecca while I listened over his shoulder. "Niklaus," Rebecca groaned through the phone. "How long does it take to ask one question?" "Longer than you'd think," I muttered loudly. Klaus shoved my head away. "Marcel said no." "And Thierry suspects you killed 10 vampires." Rebecca scoffed. "That's a lie. I only killed 8. "So war it is?" she chirped. "Possibly," I admitted. Klaus sighed. "You handle the witch." "I'll take the next step." Then he hung up. I crossed my arms. "And what exactly will I be doing?" Klaus looked at me casually. "You can watch Haley." "Of course." "Fine," I snapped. But keep me informed, or I swear. Yes, yes, he waved dismissively. Run along, sister. I turned on my heel and stormed upstairs. Who knew whatever it takes could feel so painfully slow?